Hi, we have here a beautiful Permobil M3. This power chair has 1 mile, so it was delivered. It's practically brand new. It's about a year and a half, brand new condition, that really never used. This power chair has all kinds of goodies. It even has a tray, which I'll show you in a minute, but it has all kinds of custom stuff on this chair. This chair has 5 electrical functions. It has the 12-inch seat lift, the electric tilt, the electric recline, the electric feet, and it also has what's called the anterior tilt. 5 electrical functions. So the first thing I'm going to do, I'm going to pull the tray out so you can see the tray right here. It still has the plastic. It still has the plastic on the tray. I'm going to put the tray on the ground for a minute. So all the functions can be worked through the joystick or through the switch box. I like to use the switch box. It's quicker for me. So the first button, if I go forward on the button, you can see the seat going up. So the seat will start at 22 inches when it's on the ground, and by the time you add 12 inches and you're all the way up, you'll be at 34 inches. The nice thing about these chairs, once the seat is elevated all the way up, you can still drive the chair when the seat is elevated. So you can see right here, it still drives at a decent speed with the seat elevated. So let's look at the base. While the seat is elevated, you can see the armature for the seat lift. You can actually see the actuators right here with the motor in front. You have 14-inch wheels, solid tires. They do not mark your floors. Caster wheels in the back, caster wheels in the front. You have an anchor point here, and you have another one behind the frame right here. You have 2 of these on this side, 2 on the opposite side. So you have 4 anchor point. This is where you would secure your chair to your lift for transportation. Okay. You have a suspension back here, and you probably can't see it, but you can see the fork moving with the suspension. These Permobils have some of the greatest suspension out there. Plus, these chairs weigh 400 to 425 pounds, so just the weight and the suspension will give you a really good ride. Okay. So this chair has a motor for each wheel. So let me just turn the chair around and show you this. You can see the cylinder starts here and it goes directly to the wheel. So there's your motor right here. So if I wanted to push this chair right now, I couldn't push it because it weighs 400 pounds. But if I turn the power off right here, okay, power's off. The reason you turn the power off, you want no resistance in your motor. Right on top of your motor, you see this little handle right here? It's on top of the reflector. By the way, this is not a light, this is a reflector. So you have this little gadget right here. You just push it inward, and what that does, it unlocks the wheel. Okay, you have to do both motors and you unlock the wheel. Okay, when you're done unlocking the wheel and you're done rolling around both motors, bring the lever back over here and you can hit you're back in gear. Okay, now we're going to turn the power back on because I had the power off. The next feature I'm going to show you, well, let me bring the seat back down first. This chair is equipped with what's called a swing away joystick. So it takes the swing away, it takes the joystick from here all the way to here. If you're right-handed, everything is set up on the right side. If not, we can switch it to the left side. So I brought the seat back down. The next feature I'm going to show is called the electric tilt. The electric tilt is when the base right here goes back. So when the base goes back, it takes the legs and it takes the back because they're all connected together. This is called the electric tilt. So any of you who need circulation, I'm going to show you how far back it goes. This is it right here. Now, if you needed your legs up, now these feet are set up a little short. We can adjust these legs. If you're 6'2", 5'2", it doesn't really matter. We can adjust them. So you can see how extreme this would be. But if you only tilt the seat back halfway, so if I bring the seat back down right here, you can still have some circulation. Your feet will still be higher than your back. So I'm going to bring the seat all the way back down to flat. So we've covered 3 functions so far. The next function we're going to cover is called the electric recline. The electric recline is when the back right here goes back by itself. You can see it going back now. This is called the electric recline. The noise you're hearing right now is the leather touching the vinyl. So this one is pretty nice. It's almost flat. Actually, it is flat. So this is what it would look like if you were laying flat in this chair. So now I'm going to bring the back up and I'm going to bring the legs back down. I'm doing 2 buttons at once right here with 2 fingers. But you can do the same thing with the joystick with 1 button. When you're outside, I always like to leave my legs out a little bit so you have more clearance. On this one, there's plenty of clearance because the legs are set up short, but we might have to drop them down if you're taller. So I'm bringing the back all the way up. All right, so now we've covered 4 electrical functions. The 5th one is called the anterior tilt, where the seat right here will tilt you forward a little bit. So when I like to do that one, I always like to raise the seat up a little bit, couple 3 inches, and then you hit your 2nd button, which is the tilt button, but you hit it forward. So if you watch, and sometimes you have to hit it twice. There we go. And now watch it. You see the back coming up? Look at that. So you can see right now how you've got an anterior tilt forward, okay? As a matter of fact, when I bring it down, you'll be able to see the back going back down. So this is called your anterior tilt. That's 5 electrical functions on this chair. So an amazing chair. So now let's talk about the mid wheel. So it's mid wheel, so it'll turn around its own length. So if you're in the house and you put a box in front of your feet and a box behind the wheel, this chair will turn all day long between those 2 boxes. While we're out here, let's look at the back of the chair. These are reflectors, okay? These cylinders right here, if I turn this cylinder, it'll raise the arm up, it'll tilt the arm, okay? So it's better to turn these and have someone hold the arm and then turn it than try to turn it with all the weight on these arms on. Back in here is a power button. So when we ship these chairs, we always turn the power off, and you're gonna go right here where my fingers are at, and it's up in there. I just turn the power off, there's no power there. When you get the chair, go in here, push the power to the left, and now the power is back on. And when you do that, you have to turn the power back on up front. Let's look at the seat on this chair. The seat on this chair is a Roho cushion, 16 by 18, 16 inches wide by 18 inches deep. This is an air cushion that can be filled with this little valve right here. We have a little plastic pump. You pump air in this little valve and you can adjust the pressure. It's the most expensive cushion you can get. This comes with a safety belt. You also have with this chair lateral pads right here. What these do, they keep your knees on the foot plate. They keep your knees from going off to here where you can hurt yourself or your feet falling off the foot plate. These lateral pads are fully adjustable. You can see one adjustment here, another one here, and there's also a track in here you can adjust, and you can move them up and down, in and out, this way, any way you want. And they go right back in the bracket right here. So you have 2 lateral pads already on this chair. You also have on this chair, these are gel arms. You probably not be able to see that from there, but this is all gel. Big difference, really nice gel arms. These are custom gel arms, custom pads. You also have a fully adjustable headrest that can be removed, and it can also be adjusted to any position you want by adjusting these Allen screws here. The next thing I'm going to show you is the tray. This is a tray that's fully adjustable. You can see you can have it adjusted as close to your stomach as you want or as far by moving into these tracks, and you can have the angle changed by changing these screws. So right now it's adjusted for this person that had this chair. You just drop it in here like this, and now you've got a nice tray, and it's got a lip back here so you can put your newspaper, your pens don't roll off. So this comes with this chair. It also has the tray that comes with the chair. When you charge this chair, you'll take your Permobil charger when you charge it, and you'll plug your charger right below the joystick, and as soon as the light goes from all the way up to 100%, the charger will know it and the charger will stop charging. The chair comes with all the owner's manual, maybe a few tools. Owner's manual's in here, everything's here. So this chair has 2 batteries. It'll give you about 15 miles on a battery charge. That all depends if you're outside going uphill in the grass, you're not going to get the same distance. It all depends how many functions you use, but these chairs go a long ways. So let's recap. We've got here, I don't see anything else. We've got here a Permobil M3. This chair has 1 mile, 5 electrical functions, 12-inch seat lift, electric tilt, electric recline, electric feet, and the anterior tilt. It has the gel arms. It has the swing away joystick. It has the lateral pads for your knees. It has the air cushion, the adjustable headrest, and of course the tray, to your dining tray or your reading tray, and the Permobil suspension. So if you're looking for the top in quality and you want everything, there's nothing missing on this chair, you want everything that can come with this chair, this would be a nice one to look at. These chairs are so smooth. These chairs are so smooth. Top speed was 6.5 miles an hour, 6.4 miles an hour. They're so smooth. Such a great chair. Easy to drive. No problem in the grass. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna elevate the seat right now so you can see me driving the chair with the seat elevated. If you're gonna drive the chair, there we go. If you're gonna drive the chair, I always hit the button the wrong way. If you drive the chair with the seat elevated, make sure it's on a real nice flat surface. It's just not for the backyard with the seat elevated. Just in the house, very flat surface. These are expensive chair. You do have to use common sense. So here's the seat. There we go. I think we're all the way up now. You can see how fast it drives with the seat elevated. So it drives at 3+ miles an hour with the seat elevated. So it's a little bit faster than walking speed. So if you're looking for a chair with 5 electrical function, 12-inch seat lift, electric tilt, electric recline, electric feet, 1 mile on this chair. It also has the anterior tilt. It has the lateral pad, the gel arms, the Roho cushion. It just fully loaded. This is a nice one. Hi, I'm Mark.
And my name is Alex. We're co-owners of Marc's Mobility.
I started this company in 1995.
We sell many products, not just what you see in this video. If you have any questions or concerns, please call us at the number below at 800-677-6293. Thank you, and have a wonderful day.